welcome back. Happy New Year. You made it, I made it, we made it. Virtual hug. Thank you so much for watching, whether you're lying in bed, having your morning coffee, or just sitting on the toilet. Thank you for watching this video. So today I'm going to do like my K-pop collection challenge thing. Hope you enjoy watching it. So let's go ahead and jump right in. The first one on the list is the first PC of new collections that I started this year. So I started several collections this year, and the first collection that I started this year was Cravity. I do collect Taeyang and Tangmo. So I pulled this Taeyang from an album that I bought. And then I also pulled this Tangmo. They look so freaking cute. These two collections have spiraled into something I never suspected. I think they're becoming an alt. We'll see how it blossoms into 2022. Another collection that I started this year was We.I. At first I started collecting Youngha. Here he is. I love the ring detail and I love his makeup on here. And then coincidentally, I started to collect Johan, and this is the first Johan PC that I purchased. I just love like this black just suit. I love the piercings. I love everything about this PC. Like the All or Nothing era was absolutely peak. Like I love the costumes, I love the concept, love the song, love the album. My opinion, one of the best mini albums that they came out with. Amazing. Another group that I started collecting this year was rookie group Apex, and I started to collect Witch. I narrowed it down to two and a Baeksang. This is the other member that I started to collect. Oh, I just noticed that if you put them together, it says like the bipolar like first mini name there. That's pretty cool. So this is another rookie group that I started to collect. Now, as the year started going by, I ended the year collecting two new groups. The first group that I decided to collect was Omega X, another rookie group. I guess it's just all rookie groups, to be honest. And I decided to collect Yetchan and Sevin, and these are the first two PCs that I purchased for these two. I don't collect albums for Omega X. I'm not planning to, at least. As far as albums for these other groups, I'm going through like a collecting album phase, sorta. I'm trying to figure out what albums I want to keep in my shelves and what albums I don't. So nothing's really set in stone for that, but we will see in the future. My window is open, by the way, because it is strangely hot December day. Hope you don't mind that like extra noise that you hear coming from the window. Okay, so last group that I decided to collect this year, I think I was heavily influenced by a lot of YouTubers, because I strongly believe that if you keep seeing like people collect the same group over, or talking about a same group over and over again, like indirectly influenced to also collect them. And I think that's what happened to me. That group is TXT. So at first I decided to just collect Yeonjun. I actually pulled this PC from the album, and then I don't know what, but I think I started to see more people collect Subin, and Subin is just super chill, super cute. And I think that's how I decided to collect Subin. But Subin is actually this is the first PC that I got for Subin, by the way. He's kind of hard to collect, like harder than Yeonjun. I don't know if I'm going to like be totally chill about collecting him, or I'm just going to drop him. I'm not quite sure, but for now. And that is my puppy. Puppy update. She has graduated to being outside with my other dogs. She is hovering outside my window right now, but let's move on to the second one on the list. All right, so number two is your most recent trade. So my most recent trade was for this Johnny favorite Kino PC. I did pull the Jaehyun equivalent, and so I found a trade for that one. And luckily I got to trade this before like the holidays, because a lot of people don't like to trade during the holidays, which I completely understand because mail does indeed get lost. It's like slower and all that stuff, so I'm very fortunate to have traded this before the holiday season. Okay, so number 3 is your favorite non-PC good. So this year I made some adjustments to my collection. I decided not to collect larger goods for any other group besides the Boyz. So I went ahead and pulled from that collection for this, and my favorites, like postcard or whatever the hell they came out with this year, has definitely got to be these Breaking Dawn like photos. I absolutely love the Breaking Dawn album. I think it's like the best album that they came out with this year, to be honest. I love the concept. The concept was great. And I absolutely adore like the costumes for this era. Like, look at Jian. Oh my freaking goodness. They look amazing. And these are from the like fan cafe. This isn't from the album. I think I just purchased from someone. I didn't join a go or anything for these. My absolute favorite like pictures or like larger inclusions from the Boyz. Peak, like amazing. I love it. So number 5, one of my favorite kind of lines to talk about. Number 5 is your favorite PCs for each old bias. I was gonna do this for like every bias, but that was gonna take too long. My 4 alt biases are Johnny, Jeno, Jian, and Jaehyun from the Boyz. Let's start with Johnny. My favorite Johnny PC of 2021 has to be this one from the sticker deluxe thing. Like, I don't know why, but this PC is just, it drives me like crazy. Like, I can't explain to you how I feel about it. Just, I gravitate heavily towards this PC. Like the hair, I don't know, it's just so chill, and I don't know, I just love Johnny, okay? I just love Johnny, and this one was kind of hard to find because of those dumb deluxe boxes. But luckily I found it. So yeah, this is my favorite Johnny PC of 2021. Okay, my favorite Jeno PC in 2021 was or is this hot sauce PC. Look at this absolute masterpiece of a selfie. Like, pose. Like, Jeno knows how to pose. He knows how to work a camera. I absolutely envy him for that because I am highly unphotogenic, but he's on it. Like, he knows. What a great, amazing picture. We love it. We love you, Jeno. So my favorite Jian PC of this year has to be this Breaking Dawn PC. Like, I can't explain enough. Like, already I told you that this era was peak, but this PC, peak. Are you kidding me? Is this a joke? Am I a joke to you? Look at that lighting, like that muscle shirt. It was this piercing, the hair, like the swoop, crazy. The nose, I love Jian's nose. I'm so big on noses, and Jian's nose is absolutely peak. Like, I can't believe this PC exists. Amazing, we love it. Like, it's great. My favorite Jaehyun PC of this year is the Bon Voyage Dazed like benefit. I don't know what you would call it exactly, but it's this PC. Like, how amazing is this picture? Like, the water, the sun, the pose. I can't. It's great. It's such a great picture, and it's like so him. Absolute favorite selfie of him this year. So great. So these are my 4 olds. Now number 6 is picking my favorites out of my favorites. So who is the selfie king this year? If you watched my last year's video, you know who the selfie king was. So out of these 4, which one is my favorite out of the favorites? And I think I made that quite evident. It's this one. It's this one. It's just, It's just so freaking good. It is such a great picture. I can't believe it. Thank you, Jiyeon. Congratulations. Jiyeon won Selfie King of 2021. This should be in an art gallery. People should pay to see this picture. It's amazing. Thank you, Jiyeon, for blessing us with this selfie. Okay, let's go on. The next one is your favorite non-selfie PC. So this year I also made the decision to focus on selfie PCs only for most of my collections. Even for the Boyz, I made that decision to just focus on selfie PCs because there are a lot of just concept PCs. And it's just, that's too much. I'm not gonna stress over a concept PC. We're not doing that, that's not happening. So my favorite non-selfie PC is this Loveholic Johnny PC because Johnny blessed us with blonde hair this year, which is something like, I don't know, like that's really extreme just to go blonde. And he did it. One of the things I really truly admire about Johnny, honestly, is like he's not like afraid to take risk with his hair. Johnny has played around with like different textures, different hair colors, and that's really bold. Like how many of us had the same hairstyle and haircut since like we were 12 or 10? Like it's really hard to be creative with your hair and willing to take that risk, especially for someone like Johnny who's in the public eye. Points to Johnny for switching up his hairstyles, for being a fearless fashion king. We love him. I love you, Johnny. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The next one is my favorite merch PC. So I made fun of a lot of merch releases lately because it was getting ridiculous. It's crazy. Like I have one right in front of me. I still have this thing and like it doesn't even stand up. And I just have it because I have absolutely no idea what to do with it. And I also have this dumb like thing here from the last time that I showed it to you guys because I have nowhere else to put it, so it's just like staring me in the face. But of course, like with anything, we buy the ridiculous merch for the photocards. So my favorite merch PC that came out this year is this Jeno Candy Lab PC because it is just stunning. Oh my goodness, look at that. That is, he looks amazing. Rest in peace the hair follicles though, because he went like platinum. He went white. Like I believe this is white hair. I can't imagine. Oh my god. But the eyebrows, just Jeno knows how to pose. Like stop. And I think, I don't know, this is just a really well planned out PC. Like look at the back. It's so aesthetic. It's effortless, but there's effort. And a lot of merch PC just has like a plain back and it just has like the name of something. I don't know, but this one, there was effort behind this, so that's why I chose this one. Besides Jeno like looking freaking amazing in that lip gloss. Hands off to Candy Lab for releasing this PC. Hats off to Jeno for looking amazing as always. Next one is PCs from your favorite era. So I think I kind of already mentioned this. I like looked through all of the PCs that I had and I looked at like every single era of the groups that I collect. And I think I already made it clear that Breaking Dawn, the Boyz, this era was peak, like absolutely amazing. But this concept right here with this muscle shirt, I think it was the best one that they did out of the three. Actually, let me pull out the Breaking Dawn album real quick. So this is like the fan club version, which is kind of crazy that they didn't just release this. Like jewel cases drive me crazy. This fan club version, this was it. But look at this is the era. Like I think the rest are okay, like the white, like snowboarding kind of thing. I think there was effort put behind that. All the members look amazing. This specifically, it's just, I don't know if it's like the orange, or the black latex. Like look at that. Like, oh my god, like this era was peak. They all looked amazing. Look, it's just, that's crazy. Shout out to Breaking Dawn era, my favorite era of 2021 and my favorite era PCs from this era. So next one is PC from a non-bias that you just cannot let go of. Interestingly enough, it's from the same group that I talked about in my 2020 end of the year collection video thing. So a PC that I went out of my way to look for and trade for was this Xiaojun like kickback PC. Oh my god, how freaking cute is it? Are you kidding me? He is so freaking cute. So I think I traded Yang for this PC because I pulled a Yang and I wanted this smiling with teeth PC from Xiaojun. He looks so freaking cute. I don't collect anyone in wavy, but like that might change for 2022. I haven't made that exact decision yet or not, but I cannot trade this off because it's adorable. I love it. We stand. Last two on the list I feel like are the most interesting, which are the most expensive PC of this year and then the hardest PC to find. So let's start with the hardest PC to find this year. Okay, so I started several new collections this year. The Boyz, I finished the Boyz collection, like all their previous releases and stuff. So I've been keeping afloat with everything that they've come out with, benefits and all that jazz. The Boyz actually wasn't really too hard to collect this year. Same thing with like NCT and Geno. I've been staying pretty much afloat with all of those, but I started this new collection. I mentioned it before that it was a very difficult member that I decided to collect. And you might already know what this PC is, but the hardest PC that took me forever to find this year, Subin's Blue Hour freaking PC. Like, oh my goodness. I can't tell you how stressful it was to watch this PC. I can't tell you how many nights I spent refreshing the pages, looking for a decent price, which I never found it for a decent price, or looking for a decent trade actually. So if you didn't watch my completing Omega X and TXT video, I did mention in there what card I traded this for, and so I'm so fortunate for that person to trade with me. Thank you so much for trading. But yeah, I think I spent over like 2 or 3 weeks looking for this card, which might not sound like a lot to you, but please keep in mind that I was searching. Like, I would wake up, look through tags. I would take my lunch break at work and look through the TXT trades tags. Like, it was a thorough investigation. It was thorough research. All right, so the last one in the list is the most expensive PC that I purchased this year. I was looking through my binders. I'm like, you know, I kind of did spend like more than I should have on some PCs that I own. The thing on that is like when you finally find a PC and you're like, wow, I'm never gonna see this PC again. And you're like, I'm just gonna buy it for a ridiculous amount this person is selling it for. I'm just gonna do it. And then when you buy it, it becomes like this whole, well, I'm just gonna treat myself sort of thing. And you just go through the motions of like trying to make yourself feel better for spending that much amount on a PC, on a piece of cardboard, on a picture that you could just print and just put in your binder. But we're not gonna go there because collectors don't like to go there. But yeah, let's get to the card. The most expensive PC that I spent this year was this Gia Dreamlike broadcast PC. Oh my god. I can't believe it. First of all, I can't believe it that I found it. And then second of all, I can't believe how much money I actually spent on this thing. Am I going to tell you the price? Obviously not, because if you collect Juyeon or you know you've seen this PC for sale, you know how much this PC is going for. Obviously, I think it's going for more now because there's more the Boyz collectors. So I kind of use that in my judgment to justify this purchase because they're rare anyways, and with more collectors, the price is going to go up, unfortunately. So that is pretty much how I justified this purchase. But yes, this is my most expensive purchase of the year, but so cute. Absolutely adore it. And I do have Jaehyun's equivalent, which was not as expensive as this one, which is a good thing. Yeah, Dreamlike era was already difficult enough to collect, so these broadcast PCs are absolutely insane. All right, everyone, that's the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Happy New Year. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being present. You are loved and appreciated. Virtual hugs. Thank you again for watching. I'm gonna have so much fun putting these back into my binder, but the damage is done. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Have a good week.
Good night.
A great week. And remember, you are beautiful.